Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is going to be a possibly a how to repair video on this old thing. This is a Blitzer hot spark. It's a solid state unit. It's old school. You know, it's not low impedance, not rated in joules. It's just a box that clicks and puts out a big spark if everything is perfect. And it's a short run. These things can't handle big loads, big fence, big long runs, stuff like that. But you know, for smaller areas or single wire clean fence, these things work fine. I notice that we've got a problem here with this ground side. It's all loose. See if we can take this thing apart here. I don't know what's wrong with it. Pull this apart. It's missing the one fuse deal on there. I don't know what happened there, but it's missing one. Alright, well there's the inside. That's what it looks like. Pretty old school. I'm gonna have to do something about that knob there, loosen it up. It's all rusted. Can't even get that thing to come off there. See if we can rig up something else to go in place of that. It's got a porcelain, yeah, it's actually a ceramic or something. It's like a hard glass feel to that insulator there. Let me see what else I got on hand that might work. I got this one here. This is a for older Parmak units that had the this isn't porcelain anymore. This is plastic, but we might be able to make it work. I don't know. See if we can take this apart a little bit. Alright, see if we can get that out of the way for a second. That's not going to fit in there. That hole needs to be widened up just a little bit. Alright, so now it fits in there. Alright, so let's put that's going to have to plug onto that, so just work with it so far and see what happens here. I don't know if this is going to be a right thing to do or not. Alright, let's see, we'll put on first, then that, and then this nut here. See if I got the let's hold this thing steady. think that'll work, and then we'll take this. I don't like that. That's not going to fit on there. We'll put this back on there, but let me get a different. Might put a different nut on there, a bolt. Let's look here, see what I've got for bolts and everything. I don't think that's any longer. If not, this is shorter. Let me go look around real quick. I got this one here too, and it's just a little longer, but by the time it sits in there, it'd be about the same. So, two bolts here, and neither one of them are going to work. So, we'll leave that one in there. And what we'll do instead of those weird things that Parmak had on there was put two flat washers on there. Put that on like that. Maybe let's put, actually don't even need those washers on there. Once he puts his wire over it, that nut and bolt's all tight, and I don't think he even needs anything. So just leave it like that. So once they take their wire, slip it in there, tighten it down, it's not gonna, it's all metal, it's all connected, it's all the same electrically. But this stuff's, I'll probably keep this pieces because every once in a while these things break, and you never know, we might need one. So I'll just set it up there, throw away this other stuff though, keep that little washer, whatever the heck it is. Alright, there's that stuff he was using to keep it all together. Alright, so now we've got to, alright, this was on that. Looks like it's going to bend and break. Like that, like it already did. Alright, so this will go here with this, but we'll do that in a second. Let's plug this in and see what it does. Oh, wait a minute, this is missing that fuse mount, fuse lid, whatever you want to call it, fuse cap. So we need to change out that now. So I don't have they're all different. Everybody uses a different fuse thing, so they're not universal, so you can't just take one and put it on there. You got to put the right cap on there. It won't fit right, it won't screw down right, so I've got to change that out now. I don't know where it went. It wasn't even on there when I picked it up, so it must have come out somewhere. It popped out during shipping, or the guy just lost it, or what. Come on. Alright, only we'll get another fuse mount. The fuse mounts I like to use are these. They're a threaded cap versus push and turn. So you got to turn them in like you're screwing things in, and I never have them go bad unless they've been blown out by lightning. The only thing is, it is a little bit bigger hole, so it won't fit in there. So we have to make that hole a little bit bigger. take this nut off. I don't know if we'll need that or not. We'll save that for a second. Come on, get in there. Okay. No, we won't need that little white thing on there. It's fine. We'll take this nut here and put it on the inside and flip it around. Tighten it up. The whole thing's spinning on me. So you can hold that while I tighten the thing up. Put a new fuse in it. Alright, now let's plug it in. Well, here in a second. Put the power cord back on. Put this on the top side of the fuse. Alright, let's flip it around here. So we're gonna, if it starts clicking and putting it, whatever, flashing a little light on the side here. Well, it may not flash a light because it's not on this side. We'll put a tester across here to here and see what kind of reading we get out of it. Let's plug it in, power it up. Alright. Clicking. It's a good sign. Let's put our tester right here and right here. Let's see what this meter does. Alright, so it's working fine. So now we've got to, honestly, probably the easiest thing to do probably be to reuse this right there instead of this little clippy thing right there. We'll hardwire it. That'd probably be the quickest and straightforward thing to do. Cut off some of that. Come on. Come on. Oh. Alright, so now what I'll do, Make a little loop in it. Come on, get on there. Smash it down. Solder it. Stays in place. Alright, and now we'll take a piece of wire. I'm going to go from here to there. Alright, now I'll probably flatten that out a little bit. We can do that here in a minute. I just want to make wait for that to cool off for a second, make sure it's all. Nope, that didn't take. I guess I didn't have it in the right two spots. Come on, get on there. Just heat things up, let it reflow all back together. Alright, let's and we'll see if that light flashes there on the front as well. Now the camera may not pick it up. I just have to take my word for it if it is flashing or not. But we're going to take our tester, put it across here now, turn it on. Meter's working, lights flashing. Camera's not always picking it up, but it is flashing every single time. And the tester's putting out 10,000 volts or higher. So it kind of sparked this thing a jump. Go across fence to ground. Working fine. Hopefully you'll like this kind of stuff. If this is you got a fence charger like this one, or an old one, or a newer one, wants to get worked on, working all brands and ages of electric fence boxes. So hopefully you like this kind of stuff. Happy to help you out. And until next time, we'll see you guys later on.